Yeah, I'm just waiting for the notification to pop up. It do. It really do. I don't. And just a bunch of gaggle hoogling. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's up now. Bunch of. Oh. I'm gonna ping the fuck out of everybody on my server. Server announcements. No, it's just normal announcement. Yeah, I often forget myself. It's oh, it's it's like it was perfectly fine the way it was. God damn. Is D Man okay? I haven't seen anything from D Man in a while. Like it's like he dropped off the face of the earth. Hayden, apparently audio for your voice isn't coming through on the stream. Yeah, it's not.
Great. Okay. Alright, that should be better.
Yeah, talk.
That's a fail.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, thanks. Oh well. You missed my beautiful voice for probably like 3 minutes. Didn't miss anything too good, just me complaining about the live chat thing.
And me wondering if D Man was okay, because it's been a while.
Yeah, he streamed like 2 weeks ago, so he's not.
I'm glad he's okay then.
Of course, he's on Twitter, so yeah.
I follow way too many people on Twitter. It's not cool.
Yeah, I still don't have Twitter. I gotta get it because there's like
You gotta get Twitter, dude. It's
I
such
know.
a beautiful tool.
I've been scared away from it for too long, but now that the fact I can't physically go on the website without it making me sign in, it's like okay. All right, we got people in the chat. Kajusatsu, what did you miss? You missed nothing because my microphone wasn't working for the first 3 minutes. And then Tokupunk Productions, it's here. The episode was amazing. Yes, it was. Mr. Cool is here.
Hey, Mr. Cool.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is Shinra Jira, but you probably don't
That
know.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably don't know him. He's really underground.
No. You better know who he is because he was in my Return of Ultraman review. So you better.
Yeah, and if you don't know who I am, that means you didn't watch that amazing video.
Exactly.
And that's mucked up.
Fake fan. You're fake fans.
What did I say over and over again in the footage I sent? Dandruff bird?
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes the dandruff bird. No other person has ever said that. Number one, no one's ever said that, first of all. And then to say that like 15 times in a row.
With minor different inflections.
Yeah.
I knew Rob before he got big. Yeah, I gained a lot of weight. Oh, you mean subscribers, right. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. I apologize.
Yeah. Apparently you're echoing a bit, so I'm going to turn down your audio. Is this better? Everyone who's listening?
Apologize for the echo.
No, that's just me. I don't know. This microphone, maybe if I cup it a bit.
You just cut the mic.
Yeah, I knew Rob since like 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and he was...
And you knew me since like 150. And here I am at 8,000. So...
Yeah.
It's quite the...
And you were in every live stream asking to be a moderator, and now you're a moderator on literally every bit of social media that I have that
Except Twitch.
Includes moderation.
Except
yeah,
Twitch.
well, the Twitch channel's pretty much dead at this point.
Yeah.
It was an experiment. It was nice, and I remember seeing everybody call you. Well, I was a Jobby ripoff in 2019 for sure. I won't deny that.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
No, I totally was.
I didn't know who Jobby was back then.
Dude,
and then I found out who he was, and then the infamous stream happened where I spammed the chat without realizing what I was doing, and he got mad.
Oh God.
Oh jeez. And it took me so long to get the courage to go back and see what he's saying, because he was like, by the time I came back, he was like apologizing that he got so mad, and I'm like, oh, what'd I do? What did I do?
Yikes.
At least I formally apologized in the comments afterward.
Funny how so many of us just ended up being friends and Jobby fans at the same time.
You know, it's funny. I come off looking like some big doof in the comments, or in the chat, and then I come in the comments, and it's like some big sophisticated. I am so sorry. It's like complete character change.
I mean, at that point, you have to. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. But I looking back, yeah, it was kind of stupid of me to spam that in the chat. But I didn't really know what that was back then. The only contact I had with anyone online was YouTube comments. So
yeah.
I sound doofy regardless. Okay, then I was extra doofy.
What was it? Extremely goofy movie doofy. Which I don't care what anybody says. Prime sequel right there. Prime sequel.
Alright. Who's hyped for Z in Trigger next week? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think everybody is. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like... yeah, that's the only reason people haven't given up on Trigger. It's because, like, alright, gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
If the stuff after that isn't good, then I'll check out. But Power Dad is coming back, so you better not leave. You better at least watch a Power Dad episode if you're not liking Trigger.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Oh yeah, I'm watching the whole show, but
yeah,
I know people who were considering stopping watching the show before this episode, which I mean, we should.
I can understand it.
Yeah. I definitely can, especially with 4 and 5 being as bad as they were.
Even being the Tiga fanboy that I am, and even me genuinely enjoying like most of the episodes, they've released thus far. Even I'm kind of like, yeah, I can see why people would want to stop. I'm hoping it's like a slow burn. It's like, yeah, kind of like, takes a bit to like really get started, get the juices flowing, and then
Right.
by like mid to late, it's just like, bro.
It's kind of like Ultraman Orb, if I remember right. It started off slow, but once episode like 11 and 12 hit, it was like super popular. Everyone was watching it. It was really good.
Just nonstop, balls to the walls, good stuff.
Yeah. We got
I'm waiting for it to happen with Trigger.
yeah. I definitely see it happening. Trigger getting really good after certain something shows up.
Best episode is episode 20 onward. Damn.
Oh, come on. It went back to top chat. I was just talking about that. So I'm missing. All right, Dying Muffin or Lee Muffin Studios finally made it to a stream. Glad you're here. Why are you not a moderator? You should be a moderator.
Dear God, your first video was the R-rated Shin Godzilla video? Holy Lord. I wasn't even Shinra Jira at that point. My God.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, my first video of yours,
Oh God.
it was either the Jack specific, when you were first talking about the Jack specific figures.
Oh, the leak with all the
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that one.
It was either that, or I remember it had something to do with those like chibi Godzilla figures, and I commented something about the one in my profile picture, and you didn't realize it at first.
Oh yeah. I know
forget-
which one you're talking about.
Yeah, like
the Bandai America chibis.
yeah, or well, on stream they can see this guy again here.
Gigan.
Still my channel mascot, just not my profile picture.
Gotta keep it classic.
Who will win, Ultraman Trigger or Ultraman Dyna? Dyna. Because I'm Dyna. I wonder if anybody called Jobby a Rob ripoff. In my heart, Jobby is a Rob ripoff.
No, definitely not. I've been trying to really distance myself from 2019 Shinra Jira, like really badly. And
Oh, wait! Okay, I just realized my first video was actually your anime King Ghidorah 2018 review. That was my first video. I'm realizing this now because I remember watching that and like feeling like I should know who you are because you were I don't know. I remember watching that, and then I watched the other stuff later, and that's when I started going to your streams. I remember that now.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
Well, I liked the video enough to keep going, so you were at least good enough.
Something right.
Good enough for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough, as we say.
All right, the power data suit was stolen during the power data production. Really? Huh.
Those fiends.
Yeah, I mean it was such a good suit. They just had to have it.
That's how I feel about I forgot his name right. Gazort. There you go. I would steal that suit in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's a stage show suit, so they probably wouldn't care as much.
Plus, it's also Gazort. It's like he's more so a fan favorite than anything else. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's me who knew Rob before shit, bro. My God, that's crazy. That's like 5 years ago. Lord Almighty. That's half a decade.
Remember when your name was just Shinrob?
Yeah, for like that 1 week where I had like like a mental episode of just like, nah, it's too like I don't want to be limited by a name. Blah blah blah. I need to just name myself Shinrob because that way I can talk about anything. Me, an intellectual, it's like you could do that as Shinrob Jira anyway.
Yeah, I'm Godzilla Productions TV, and what am I doing right now? An Ultraman Trigger stream.
I was just overthinking that way too much.
Yeah, it's like, obviously I was going to change my name to Daikaiju Central, which, I mean, that wasn't even stemmed from Godzilla being in my name, and I want to change it to be more broad. That was not the reason at all. I liked the way or I kind of hated how basic Godzilla Productions sounded. So I wanted to make it sound more interesting, and I always liked the way Daikaiju sounded. And then Central, I don't know, I felt like that fit. But then people were saying it sounded too much like Daikaiju Legends, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. I'm not gonna change it. I got too attached to Godzilla Productions. A lot of the suits were stolen. Huh.
God, the music reviews, yeah.
I forgot you did that. I remember when.
Yeah.
I remember you did like a music stream. I remember that, and it was like super popular. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, because, oh my God. That's a story in and of itself, and that's going to take up way too much time. But let's just say that people are obsessed with this band. They crashed a website. I found a link to a website that worked, and over 13,000 people found my stream, and we all listened to the debut of a new song together, and it just blew the hell up. And then it just became tradition that every time that band released a new song, I had to stream it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, none of my streams have peaked like 100. None of my streams have peaked 200 views, and then no, that's a lie. I had like the 2,000 for the Godzilla vs Kong one. Like
Right.
I could picture it like that, like all the people, and then 13,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was all by.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my stream so you can see when I talk about stuff, what I'm talking about.
We're doing the full episode commentary.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go through every little thing.
Shin Roger Ebert over here. I'll give it 2 thumbs down. Whoa, trigger crotch.
Yep.
Dong.
All right, so the episode opens with right into the action, just slipping right in there. The Titan Dallas just walking right at him, doing a little
He's
fight.
like, I'm a charge.
So, in my last discussion stream, when I was looking at the trailer, I complained about how, okay, this is still a little bit of a complaint, but the sparks start before the sword even hits. So, there's that. But I was complaining how far off it was, but I didn't know at the time he had a shield. So, I mean, that makes a little more sense, but still, it starts before the sword's even there.
They're just being considerate.
Might as well just do an audio commentary. Well, I mean, I'd go over it, but then, like, I like to pause. I'd rather just go through slowly. There's lots to talk about, because I love this shot. Can I just at least say that? Like, the miniatures here are really good. The sky's nice. Even though it looks a little weird where it's, like, normal sky and then orange. Whatever.
Oncoming sunset or sunrise.
Yeah. And then at the bottom, you know, the reflection of the water looks really good. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Absolutely.
You know, it's just such a step up from last episode. I'm just gonna say that. It really is. Visually, literally in every aspect, it's better. It's even got better lightning effects. It does with the cannon, the Nurtudisi cannon. The lightning or the electricity going around the beam, it's better. Like,
it's crisp. Absolutely crisp. I really don't remember much from the prior episode other than Death Drago. Is that his name?
Yeah. Death Drago.
Yeah, that's all I remember. And the antler, them making a big deal about him missing an antler, but him still being able to shoot a beam out of it.
Yeah. I mean,
so it was...
I remember the episode very clearly because I did a 2.5 hour stream dissecting it. So I kind of forcibly remember it.
Jeez.
But, you know, if I hadn't watched it a bunch of times, like immediately after I finished the episode, I'm like, all right, so that happened. All right. it didn't.
Zoinks.
It didn't feel. It didn't. I didn't feel much after watching it. And then after going through just after going through it and realizing just all the mistakes, I'm like, oh geez, come on, guys. Like
Y'all
clearly
get
they
shot
watched
at.
it and were like, all right, yeah, that's fine, because they missed so many mistakes.
Yeah, when you were
Bugs you.
pointing that stuff out to me, it was a little on the upsetting side.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we all have an off day, we all have an off video, an off week, but like, guys.
And then there's
like,
and then there's the
is-
clear favoritism that Z gets, because like, all right, here's the Trigger's ending sunset shot. I'm just sending this to you. Trigger's ending sunset shot versus, or not sunset, but like Trigger's sun shot. He's in front of the sun compared to
Yeah.
Z. Look at the difference there. And I'll show it on stream. Here's Trigger's.
Wowzers.
This is Z's. Like, come on. It's clear. Clearly, one of them's a little better.
Yeah. that oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a big zoinks from me there, Scoob.
Yeah.
Wow, that trigger shot is bland.
GPTV remembers frame 102 or 202 of the episode. Yes. It was Death Drago. It was Death Drago's lightning. I mean, I'm probably right. That was like basically the whole episode was just Death Drago and his lightning.
Ugh.
I will give him this. The effects here are pretty good too. Like in the reflection,
yeah.
they look nice.
Oh yeah.
The
Very,
sparks
very
look really good. I like those spark effects.
And I love the effect for the shield, the AT field, as we'll jokingly refer to it as.
Yeah, and you
Very,
want to see
very
an
nice.
inconsistency?
What's up?
So he's got his circle arms. No more circle arms.
What?
He does a little flip and it's gone.
Wow, circle arms just went bye-bye arms.
Yeah, circle arms flew out of his arms. And then he
Huh.
does it's the Zeparian. Is that what it's called, the Zeparian beam?
Oh. Oh.
I think that's what it's called. But he does it for the first time in 3 episodes.
And it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it is a nice looking beam. I'm not really a big fan of the white light here. Oh, it looks kind of dull in a way.
It looks like they use Final Cut Pro Flash.
Yeah. But this part looks good, you know.
Oh, fantastic.
It almost looks like dust. Like the
It
little
almost does.
the little shockwave here just looks like
Mm.
dust. It doesn't look like light. But I always like a good inside the beam shot, so that looks cool. And we see in the crack, the glass.
Back in the AT field.
Yeah, the AT field crack. He should just. It would have been cool if they actually had Trigger like go up to it and pry it open. That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
that would have been just absolute poetry.
Yeah. It's the kind of fan service that I'm talking about, you know? Like, when I want subtle stuff, okay, maybe it's not the most subtle thing, but still. It's not like a full fight copy.
Yeah. It would have been a fun little nod. It's like,
Right.
eh.
Because, like, if in Z they're going to have, like, the whole Kimmerman episode, if you're episode 18 with the giant woman. I don't
Oh,
know.
yes.
Like, that felt very Evangelion-like. Oh, come on, just pry open a shield.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I guess if we didn't, we wouldn't have gotten this great shot of Ignis, but
This is true.
what can you
Look
do?
at the ferocity.
And then, some Star Wars lasers take out Trigger. Like, come on, guys. Like, look how dull those look. Those bullets. That's not a bullet. That's just like a Star Wars blaster laser.
It's a red streak going across the screen.
I know, but it's just like, it's not that bright. Compare it to the sparks. It should look like that, you know?
Take a moment.
Dull, just like the show you originated from. Hey, Taiga is good. Taiga's really good. Better than Trigger. Better than Trigger so far. Oh, we got Pillow Master. The stream's still on? Well, it started, 25 minutes ago.
Damn, and we're not even past the first, 2 minutes?
Yeah, you'll get used to this. This is basically like every time. You wonder how some of my streams are almost 3 hours talking about this. Jesus. This is why you get talking. But yeah, the only reason I say that, well, they do look dull compared to the sparks, obviously, but the effect in Taiga actually looked better of the bullets. Like if you were to compare them, which here, for some reason I like going to incognito for this. Just so you can't see my history, maybe. I don't know. It still shows your history on incognito. No, I don't want Taiga, the character. Let's just find Gigadelos. Gigadelos.
Gigaduck.
Let's go and let's just take a look at his effect. Like, look at that. Those look bright. And like bullets. And then you go to Trigger, or Satan Delos here. And it's just like these dull little things.
Alright, I totally see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Taiga's awesome. Best Reiwa series so far. I would say that, but it still had, like, the finale was kind of dull. You know, I feel like, wait, yeah. Yeah, Taiga's good. I love Taiga, but, I can see where the dull is coming from. Some of the episodes were a little dull. Which, Rob, you still haven't seen Taiga, but I gotta show it to you. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, I gotta devote some time to Taiga.
Yeah, you think after the halfway mark it became blah? I mean, it definitely felt different after the halfway mark, but I still think it was pretty good. It still took risks other shows wouldn't have done.
I just want another Ultra Q show.
Another Ultra Q show? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love that.
Anyway, those bullets knock Trigger out, and let me just get this incredible shot right here.
Oh, yes.
Just, wow. That looks real. I'll say it. That looks, like, not perfectly real, but it's, like, really clean, you know?
That's wallpaper worthy, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, if these episodes weren't, like, 720p or whatever, yeah. Just, you know, after watching Z in, like, full HD quality, then coming to Trigger and seeing it like this, like, ooh. Yeah, it's not HD. We get a little Ignis scowl. And he remembers back to big ol' Hudrum from the moon. He's got some pointy eyebrows. Look at that. That's just rocketing up.
He do. They are very angular.
This one's normal. This one's just like...
It's a whole boomerang.
Then we get Sittendelos walking up to Kengo here. Uh-oh.
Smile.
He's not smiling there.
No, he is not. He's about to cap this motherfucker.
Gotta send that to Tokumania so he can right the wrongs. He always... He's the one who made that, Momo looking Kango I sent you.
Oh God.
And all the pictures of me.
Those nightmare-inducing pictures of you. Dear God. What is this?
Alright. Ignis's boyfriend betrayed him. Oh yeah, Hudrum obviously is Ignis's boyfriend. Yeah. Or ex-boyfriend.
Young Rob. Never forget.
Yeah, this is young Rob right here.
Young
You
and
know,
old
I'm gonna
Rob.
grow up and start doing music stuff. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have an existential crisis and become productions TV. And then I'm gonna go back to normal.
Ain't it the truth? We've all been there. Oh God. Nothing to say otherwise, so it's canon.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Well, so far there's nothing to say otherwise. But it'll always be canon in here.
Yeah, it will.
And then we get this great shot.
Yeah, I love this shot.
It's a nice. We get another one kind of like this, you know, gun POV. POV. You have the brain of a 6-year-old. And we get this nice. I really like this. This just looked really good with all the stuff glowing on him.
Yeah, that
He
was
conks
just
out.
a really
Whoop.
awesome effect. Yep, done. Like, huh, all right. How lucky.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that ain't no smile.
No, the demon descended. Yeah, it's almost a better one. You get a good shot of that. Zoom in there. That didn't do. There we go. Yeah. Good Kango
Smiley.
face right there.
Ugh.
And then we get Eye of the Tiger. I mean, Pull the Trigger. Did you notice that the song basically starts the same as Eye of the Tiger?
Does it?
It does. It has the same da 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 kind of thing.
No, I've never noticed that.
Basically the same.
Come here. God bless.
After all, anything is canon in the multiverse. Yeah.
Ain't it the truth?
And you know, the opening goes by with the underwhelming background. And we get the 1 hour demon, who's incredibly sidelined in this episode.
Yeah, entirely.
Like, I after rewatching it, I'm like, all this dude did after this opening scene was walk a little bit. That's it.
Yep. Should have been called Who Drum and the 1 hour demon because it became all focused on him.
Yeah. Just Hudrum's back.
Here we are. We're back.
Which I'm not complaining because I like Hudrum. Come on, it would have been nice to see Santa Delos. Or Satan Delos. I keep calling him Santa Delos. He's not Santa.
Santa.
And then we get the nice miniature back that from Z. Of the island. This is where they tested the D4, if you remember. It's funny, we get basically the same shot too. A meteor falling down on it. And then he pops out.
What'd it do?
GPTV, watch the voice dramas of the Galaxy Rescue Force. The Galaxy Rescue Force voice dramas. That's a mouthful. Are amazing. Yeah, I do gotta watch this. And then we got Skidoo, 56 in the chat. Not as late as you thought you were. I mean, you did miss a good 35 minutes of stuff. 3 of those minutes, my microphone wasn't working. Yeah.
So it technically doesn't count.
Yeah. But, you know, 35 minutes of video. Here we are at 4 minutes in. Wait, can I scroll through here? I can! Oh, that's so much more helpful. Alright. I guess I could just do this. Alright. So we gotta fight Sky-type Gigadelos. Not the worst fight I've ever seen.
No. Plus a Sky type. Sky type.
Yeah. He's cool.
He's thin, he's pointy, he's blue and violet and gold.
Yeah. In the latest episode, Jonas appeared and he was like, "We are friends now, Malos. Please call me Joe." No, it's just
Please
like he walks in. "Hi, we're friends now. Call me Joe. We're friends now."
Right.
It's like, "Oh, okay. I guess we're friends now."
Just call me Joe.
New ability obtained. Scrolling. No, I'm not normally scrolling. I'm scrolling on, or I'm clicking down and dragging over here. It's different than just scrolling on this bar. It's less annoying.
Ultraman Joe.
We get good old Narsu here. Everyone's just sitting around because that's all that. What is she doing? She's like, "Oh, my thumbs. Just good looking thumbs." I don't know what. My Lulu's.
Good looking thumbs,
Are they even?
huh?
What are they doing? They're just like
They
wiping their
chilling.
face. They're just staring. They're all just staring. Why is it so unnatural? They're all just sitting there awkwardly.
They're waiting for the DoorDash to arrive, bro. They're waiting on that fucking garlic aioli.
Yeah, then Kengo comes in. And he's all beat up. Runs up to him and just kind of stares at his chest a bit. You need to rest. Are they not gonna, like... You can't tell me they don't, like, realize he's Trigger now. Like, isn't that so obvious? He disappears,
Nah.
and then he comes back looking like this.
Nah, dude. Totally just a very careful guy who always gets
No,
the
it'd be
butt
fun. They got it. I liked what they did in Ultraman Z with Juggler, where every time he'd be like, he comes in beat up and he's like, "Oh, I fell down the stairs."
Nah, he tweaking. What is this?
It's funny.
Well, I have to go back to work in 45 minutes. That's great.
Oh. I mean,
I
we
don't
can
know why.
kind of speed through this.
Well, yeah, there's nothing going on right now. They can wait.
Alright. There were 40 times when they could have discovered that Dan was 7, but they didn't. Well, that's the Showa. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's a little more excused in the Showa era because they hadn't really,
7. Don't you mean brutal murderer?
I mean, yeah, like, in the Showa era, it was a little more excused because they never really did that yet, but now that they've done it, it's a little weird.
Just a bit. I had to use the bathroom as a
I had to, yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's good. Oh, I miss the comedy from Z.
I do too.
Like, even in the first episode, they had a better Roger joke than Trigger did in episode 2, where he's like, Kengo's like, "No, I don't know what to do." But in Ultraman Z, he kept saying K. He was like scolding him for not saying Roger. He was like, "Hey, Roger, K, Roger." Funny. So here they're like figuring out what to do against Satan Dallas. They say Trigger has faced it 3 times. It's a little Tiga reference right there. Yeah, it's definitely a Tiga reference.
Oh, because 3.
3, yeah.
I get it.
It would have been cool to see this fight in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all holding out on us like that, but all right.
Yeah, show us the boring tree fight, and not the epic water fight.
Show me a water fight.
Yeah, it would have been really cool to, like, instead of opening the episode like that, or like they did, open it with, like, showing water, and then Gigadella's just kind of walking out of it. That would have been really cool.
Beautiful reveal shot of him just
Yeah.
coming out of the water, like, ooh.
High power type, by power type. Yeah.
That's okay. Power type's not that interesting anyway.
So a cool detail, they don't have his name on screen until they say what his name is. Well, there's at
His
least...
name is Frederick.
Yeah. They at least have some attention to detail there.
I will call
It's definitely a
him
modified detail, so they acknowledge it. They acknowledge it.
At least they're acknowledging it. That's what truly matters.
Yeah, acknowledging that he's just a repaint.
And a slight resculpt.
Yeah, a slight resculpt and a repaint.
So,
It's a defensive weapon made on a certain planet to prevent monster disasters. Yeah,
well, it's doing a great job.
it certainly is. Someone made this one even more powerful. I beg to differ. A little bit. A little bit.
He kind of really did.
He died to the attack team when in Taiga it was a little more powerful. Let's just say that.
Like, I understand he's from your show and everything, but it's like you gotta have to be a little bit more honest with yourself.
Yeah. A demon that moves an hour a day and burns everything in its way. Wow, rhyme. Actually,
Bars.
back to the Satan Dallas, they hype him up in the beginning, right? And then he doesn't really do anything later in the episode. Kind of interesting how they hyped up Death Drago being the first monster in episode 5, and then that ultimately amounts to nothing later in the episode. I'm starting to notice a pattern, and I don't think I like it.
All
Hyping
this
things up
hype
to...
and no payoff.
Exactly. Nice rhyme. Yeah. It's Robson. It's bars.
Bars. Absolute bars.
Was it? Bars.
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 It's bars. Yeah, bars.
The 1 hour demon. Yep. Satan Delos. Satan Delos, huh? Oh, look who it is. It's Ignis.
Santa Delos.
With his big feather broom. Again, it'd be kind of cool to see him use. Just saying. But again, continuity, that's how he gets in there again. Which is interesting because it's flying. Did he get in there? How long was he there? He just walking around looking at stuff, peeking in the rooms.
How long have you been standing there?
Again,
Long
why
enough
is...
to know that guy's trigger?
Yeah. Again, why is R34 on the wall? Come on, guys. You're just asking for it.
Ultraman Trigger thinks I'm 34. The R stands for Rob. Boom.
Yeah.
Debunked.
Anyway. Very nice. What a fitting name. And I remember in the stream I was just saying, oh, he's the 1 hour demon. Satan Dallas. Good job, guys. And a fitting name. Yeah. Me and Ignis, we think alike. We're the same.
I get it. Now it makes sense.
Of course! You want to take it out, right? I know its weakness. What? Like we can trust you? And he just... he just grabs the guy.
You will be grabbed by this greenish yellow lightning effect. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we need more lightning effects. There was a large lack of lightning effects this episode, guys. R34 is a typical layout designed for military vehicles. Well, here's the thing. I'm 14, so it means something else. And we see Ignis with his things and... Oh, I remember! I recognize those facial markings. You're a Lashurian. Of course. just, you know, one of those things.
Plot relevance.
Yeah. Yeah. There he is. Can't tell if it's makeup or if it's an effect added later. I think it's makeup. I don't know.
It's like the way
'Cause it does just
appears,
fade off.
like it feels like it's an effect. But
Yeah,
there
like
are shots where it looks like really, really good to the point where, yeah, they might have painted that.
yeah, like here, I guess it does kind of look like an effect. The way it kind of fades on. You can kind of see it. It's not perfectly tracked on. But I mean, then that's still a good effect.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Death Dagger returns with even more lightning. Oh yeah, Death Dagger returns, but like this time he has a new ability where he constantly shoots lightning and it never stops. Which I mean, it's not too different than before, but still.
Gotta call him. Can't call him Death Drago anymore. Gotta call him something else.
Call him, Zap Drago. I don't know.
Consistently zapping Drago.
Yep. Planet Lashuria was destroyed 100 years ago. Wow. It was Hudrum. Hudrum did it. As they show later.
He did.
Yep. Because he appeared 100 years ago. So they better explain how he popped out 100 years early. I don't know. I guess 30 million years ago is kind of vague. So they probably could have broken their seal a while ago. And kind of
Something to that extent.
But it makes you think, actually, now that I think about this. If Chimera broke out of her seal... Well... Okay. Well, if she broke out of her seal with just a simple asteroid to her face, then you see Dargon just face down or whatever into a planet. I would have said, like, how did he not break out of that when he hit the planet? But I guess he could have landed there before it broke. I don't know.
He's not too bright.
No.
Dargon is not too bright.
He's like, humans. He's like King Shark from the Suicide Squad. Humans.
Friends.
Yeah.
Nom nom. Oh, I still gotta watch that.
You haven't seen it yet?
No,
Oh, it's great.
I'm so behind on like everything. It sucks. I still haven't watched Shaman King.
Yeah, I'm surprised I even ended up watching it myself. Because usually I say, oh, I'm going to watch that, and then I never do. But I did. I'm going to watch this, and I watched it.
And all was right with the world.
Dargon could have been put there by Trigger. Yeah, I like to think like Trigger just shoved him in the ground and then put the seal on him.
Here you go, you little rascal. Just sticks it in the fucking earth.
Friends, nom nom. Yeah, Gazart would say that. Yep. It's good. It's a good reference there.
Nom nom.
Because, Gazart, he says friend.
He does.
Yep. And he's got little flippers. It's kind of like a sharky looking thing. Maybe.
Because he's looking for all of his clitters friends.
Oh yeah, his clitters. He's got to find his clitters.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah. Don't know about that. Anyway, just can't, yeah. And Ignis, he can't stand when things mess up other people's planets, because, he didn't like that. Didn't like that Hudrum thing.
Yeah, we don't mess about with that. No.
No.
I don't like it. No.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, be able to hear me out. So, yeah. So Ignis, he's a little upset, about what went on with Hudrum. He's like, all right, I know this is behind Hudrum, so you guys You're gonna help me. Because, clearly they're not gonna hurt him, because the last time they had the option to shoot him, they just kind of looked at him. So.
Just like, you're too handsome to shoot. We can't do anything.
Exactly. And he'll just, use the broom. If they try to... Well, I really want to see him use the broom. I really want to see what that would look like.
Just use the broom already.
Yeah.
Because why not?
So I like this part where they're, figuring out what to do. Ignis is telling them. It's been cracked, yeah. It's cracked. St. Dallas is cracked. And, I'll dive in. I'll dive in. I'll just do that. Again...
jump right in through the hole.
Yeah, I'll just go in there. And, when it doesn't work, I'll be stuck in there. And that's gonna suck. He's the greatest treasure hunter in the universe, Leave it to me. Okay.
I can do anything.
Alright. He's telling everyone what to do. Everyone begin the preparations. And this part's funny. Akito walks up to him, he's like, "You don't betray us." "Sure thing. I mean, Roger." That was funny. I'll give it to them. That was funny. It's a good joke there.
Joke!
Let's go. Oh, this part's also good because Ignis, 300-year-old man, has things for. He's in love. He's openly in love with the high schooler. He's openly gonna marry the high school girl.
Yikes!
He's like, "I'll go too. Come on now." And he just pushes off with her. It's funny. He takes you right there. All right, let's go.
Hey, wait up! Smile, smile!
Smile, smile! Come on, guys. Are you smiling over there? You're smiling, right, guys? That's what you're doing?
Ultraman Trigger should have been a photographer.
Yep. Yeah, Kengo should be a photographer, not a botanist. What are you gonna do? Tell your plants to smile? Smile. Smile.
Oh,
Why aren't you smiling?
Because it's a plant.
Kengo
Plants can smile too.
Kengo would make a great serial killer. The scene makes a good use of the gut select name. Yeah. St. Delos, the planetary destruction god. Yeah, he did plenty of destruction when he walked.
Yeah, and did nothing but
walk.
It's like, wow, should call him the 1 hour walking god over here because he walks for a straight hour.
Yeah. So I like this, they're preparing, they're looking they got their nice lights in here. Looks like, people who have, the lights around their room. Or, behind their computer or whatever.
She got one of them wall lights as a control.
Oh, the purple lights you have. Behind your shelves or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some LEDs. Leg.
Honestly, I think it was a good idea that they made him limited in constant movement. Builds a nice sense of suspense for the guts to suck. Yeah, I'm not saying that he stops moving is a bad thing. I'm just saying,
he doesn't do much destructing.
Yeah, he doesn't do much when he starts moving.
Now, I don't mind that he's stiffer than a board, but it's like...
Yeah, I mean, he's good robotic movement, but maybe destroy at least one building.
Yeah, or, you know...
Show him literally doing anything but walking.
Yeah, give him his own little explosion porn scene, man.
Oh, that happens when he dies.
Oh, yeah, but then it's like, oh my, the 1 hour demon, the god of hour-long destruction. It's like, yeah, when he dies.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's real intimidating.
Yeah.
Golly.
Here he is. They're ready for their thing. You know, Ignis is just sitting on a park bench, hanging out. And Kengo walks over. Thank you very much. All right. Did I say that? When did I say this? Did I say this last night with you guys? That Kengo walks up and says thank you to him, like a mom making their 6-year-old go up and say thank you to someone. Like it's so unnatural. He's just like, all right. Your mom's like, all right. Yet. It's like when they don't know manners yet.
Yeah.
The mom's, yeah. When your little 6-year-old doesn't learn their manners yet, your mom's like, all right, say thank you to them at some point tonight. Say thank you to them for helping or whatever. And he's just like, all right, now's my chance. Thank you very much for helping with the operation. And Ignis is just like, okay.
Right.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
Star for being polite, kid.
I might need your power should things go sideways. He's like, what? What do you mean power? I'm counting on you, Ultraman Trigger. You can just see. Look at his face there. He's like,
There you go.
Kengo, say thank you to that very nice man who's probably going to do something with your light later. Huh? Trigger? He just yells it. Kengo, you know, he hasn't learned, you know, not to yell.
Not to be an idiot.
Yeah, he hasn't learned how to not be an idiot yet. And here's the best part. Here's the most ironic part right here. Yuna looks over, he's like, huh? What? Remember that? Huh? What? No. Video.
What?
No. It's like
Bird. Bird.
It's like what? What are you talking about? I mean, the tree there. A bird just took off. And you know he says that like, it's a bird. You know, obviously, a distraction. But here's the most ironic part. Yuna doesn't care. He's like, yep, that's in character. He'd say that.
Yeah.
He'd say that. And
you can see that.
like, yeah.
Like, just the look on her face, even out of focus, is just like, God.
Yeah, you could see she goes like, yep. I work with a genius.
I work with a man who talks to his plants.
Guys, I forgot to mention, he was on the stream a second ago, but I have a second guest on stream here. It's this plant right here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Spider.
He's a little rude. Smile. God, he's just
Smile,
no manners. No manners. Say thank you to the kind audience. I'm surrounded by idiots. She's just like, yeah, what does this say about me that this guy was able to get into this organization? He was able to get on this
love
attack.
interest. Break out the bubbly for that accomplishment.
Yeah, look at her face. She's just like,
Bruh. What?
She's not even. No, that's not acting there. She's just like, what am I doing? Why am I on this show? Why do I have to work with this guy? And Agnes just finds it like funny, like, yeah. No, he wasn't laughing at Kengo there. You can see he's laughing at Kengo. He knows. He's thinking about her reaction there. To be frank,
pulled that one out of the goblet, didn't you?
She got in because of her dad, so neither of them had a good reason to be in it. You're right. You're right. Both of them were just in because of the guy who's just like, oh, hey. Yeah, come in here. Come on, guys. You know, I'd like to imagine, like, some of them just intense training. Just went through hell to get in. And he's like, hey, guys. Can I join you? I'm Ultraman Trigger now. Smile, smile.
I want to build the future of smiles.
Wow, you talk big for wanting to build a future of smiles. You know, talking big. I watched episode 14, or I rewatched episode 14 of Ultraman Z the other day. Talking big is what, Haruki's dad, when he was talking about, or he was giving Haruki the advice, he's like, oh, I'm talking big. That's talking big. Not saying you want to make people smile. That's just stupid.
You want to make people smile? Fucking make memes on Twitter. There you go.
Yeah. Kengo... But Kengo wouldn't make good memes either, because he's 6 years old.
Yeah, he ain't no Haruki,
I just imagine you'd think it'd be like, alright, oh, is he finally gonna post a good meme? Like, it's 2 pictures. Alright, good setup, and you go to it, and it's just like, the punchline is just smile, smile. Kengo, Yuna got curb stomped in training. Did she actually, or is that just... She probably did. Chizuma's gonna come back with Jimmy from accounting. Meet the new Gut Select member, everyone. My future is to make Kengo smile. Every frown shall not become a smile. Did you make it? Did you make the smile? Let's see. Oh, you did! You made it. Here, Rob, you're gonna see this before it's on stream. 'Cause you're special.
Oh dear God. That's the smile of a winner right there, I tell you.
Alright, what folder do I save this to again? I forget.
You gotta save it to the smiler folder.
I just kind of zone out sometimes. Oh, smile again. Yeah, again. That's what it's called. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick peek into my folders, I guess. I added to the stream. And it is... Where is it? Where is it? Why is it not here? Great.
I can confirm.
Oh, I added it to the trigger trailer reaction folder. It's just gonna be several smiles now. Silly me, I got the wrong folder. Alright, there it is. There we go. That's just gonna sit there. Because there's nothing else there. Yep. Because this is the box. This is all you need to see. So you're gonna get the king of there.
The box.
The smile of a true ultra. Exactly.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm not Trigger. I saw you when you transformed. Oh, Kengo frown. Another Kengo frown. That's a real frown right there. He's really distraught. He's just like, oh no!
It's like, balls. It's like, I had one job. And
Yeah.
I messed that up too.
It was like in the second episode when he first gets off the plane from Mars or whatever, and he's like openly admitting to everyone there that he's Trigger. He's like, dang it! I thought I fixed myself. And we see Ignis watching. That guy's Trigger. There's Trigger. But as an Earthling, how did you get that power?
I bought it off of eBay.
When I was on Mars, and we get the whole sequence again. It's like they're going full show era Gamera with this stock footage, my lord. Between this and episode 4.
Except Showa era Gamera stock footage was actually fun.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure how it happened. Our hero, everyone.
our loving hero.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it happened. I'm not sure why I deserve it. Smile. I didn't send you the pic. You know what? If you're gonna complain, fine. I'll send you the screenshots of Kengo frowning. So we can get more pictures. There you go. Alright. Sad. Autocorrect thinks Trigger is Rigger. Once again, 7 has taken over your life. If it was full gamer stock footage, it would be another Devon recap episode. You've got a point. It'd just be another recap episode. Kengo is so stupid that he doesn't know how it happened. So now his stupid ass can't expose it to Ignis. Yeah. Yeah, he's so stupid that he can't even, like, accidentally reveal how it happened. Kengo used the stupid to counter the stupid. Beautiful.
Hey, man. Genius.
Just watch my back, Trigger, and then give him a nice little chest bump. Kengo's face here is like a little, hey, they're just like friends. Hey, yeah, you know, I got a beer. Yeah. Kengo's not old enough to drink, probably.
Probably not.
Ignis is way. I think Ignis's 300 years can compensate for like 1 year. Kengo.
maybe a good 7.5 months.
Everything's ready. I'm good to go. Okay. Commence operation. Roger. All right. And he takes off the bandana just to put on a hat.
Yeah, like, I guess it wasn't that serious.
Nope. It's like, oh yeah, it's like a wound wrap. You're right, or a bandage. He's like, yeah, I need this hat.
I need this hat more than anything else.
Ignis is just going to watch episode 44 of Tiga and he'll know what to do. I don't know the reference, but Rob, you better.
I do not.
Tiga guy. Wow, maybe you're not the real Tiga fan here.
I have not seen the complete anything of Tiga ever.
Guys, breaking news. Shinrob Jira is a fake fan.
It's true, I am.
Wow, he admits to it.
Yeah. How am I gonna lie?
I mean, look at Yuna's face there. She's full of like the I'm just not happy right now face. No, she's like next to Kengo. Why do I have to be with this guy? Oh no, she's upset because thanks my exquisite little lady. Alright, that makes sense. Thanks my exquisite little lady. It's just so creepy. Why does he have to say that?
Yeah, learn from Ignis. Don't call anybody exquisite little lady.
Just walks into school and pulls a Dargon and just rockets your hand against the wall. It cracks. Hello, my exquisite little lady.
It's like, yeah, that's gonna go over real nice.
Oh, yeah. I really like the Narsu Desi. Like, whenever they do, like, shots of this, like, I don't know, it just looks so natural. It looks like CG, and yet, like, a model at the same time. It's kind of weird.
Release the figure.
Exactly! I want it.
Tired of waiting for it.
The Narsu Desi is really cool. If anything, yeah, I mean, honestly, come on. You have to admit that it looks really cool.
It looks awesome.
I can't wait to see it in full Nars form. Open the shutter. All of a sudden, it's, like, incredibly bright. Which, I mean, yeah, nice, good, realistic lighting here. I'll take it. And then, Nurse Cannon. Fire!
Fire!
And uh-oh. Swirls up. We get a beam with some nice, actual good-looking lightning effects. You know why? Because they got the brightness on them, right? And they're thin.
And they
Yeah.
don't look like they were ripped out of the 1970s Star Wars movie.
Exactly. It's not realistic lighting. They literally just open the set's windows. I'd put it 80%, 90, 100, 120. The number just keeps going up. Keeps firing. Ooh, that's... I like the shot where it's like a little boost.
Little booster.
It's brighter than everything else there. The very... Okay, someone pointed this out on Discord, and I didn't really notice it till now. But it looks like they turned down the saturation on the sky all the way. Like, it looks gray almost. Like, daytime skies in Trigger look gray. Look at that. It looks gray. And they blew a hole into it. Here we go, little Falcon. Here goes Ignis. There he is, just sitting on top of it. That'd be fun.
Look at this wild and crazy guy over here.
Ah. Yeah.
A 300-year-old alien.
And he
About
just
to
jumps
slam
off of
dunk
it,
this shit.
flies down. And, alright, so Tokamania pointed this out to me. He jumps off the Guts Falcon, and we get the shot of him flying down. And we get this shot, and the Guts Falcon is gone. Alright. So, you say that it's an inconsistency that it disappeared. This shot was long enough that I'd argue that the Guts Falcon would have had time to fly off a frame. So, your little complaint is a little stupid.
Oh!
Yeah, imagine jumping off a moving plane. It's a plane. They don't go slow. 5 seconds is enough time for it to get out of frame. And we get the thumbnail here, Ignis flying down. Yeah!
Yeah, bomb.
And it's nice. Unlike in episode 4, when Ignis is in free fall, it's not a PNG, and he's actually moving. He just sticks it on there. That's a very wobbly bomb. Wow. Look how wobbly that is. It just shakes like rubber.
Call the art department.
And he flies off. Here he goes. Again, it's not a PNG. When the explosion goes off, you can see his hair moving. And then Guts Falcon. Look how fast that flies by to pick him up. You don't think that they could have flown out of frame? Really? And then the eggshell goes away. I like when they have shots like this with a little destruction and the steam coming off of it. Looks very, nice. The greatest treasure hunter in the universe strikes again. Ignis lands in the spot where he's going to spend the next, hour or so. Because the sun goes down and he's still standing right there.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Vibing.
Santa Delos. Santa, there I go again. Satan Delos. Satan Delos. There's a pretty big difference between Santa Claus and Satan. It's Satan Delos.
Not unless you watch Krampus.
This is true. But that's Krampus, not Santa.
Yeah, but he's like negative Santa.
Still not Santa. I'd say Krampus Delos, if that's what I meant.
Honestly, that kind of hits.
Krampus Delos?
Yeah, even if it's just Krampadelos,
Krampadelos. Yeah, that sounds better. Krampadelos.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty good.
I mess with that. Give the little mechanoid a beard or something, make him look all old and wise and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, a Krampus-inspired kaiju would be terrifying.
Ho ho ho, kiddies, be good this year or I'll blast your head off. No. It'd be ho ho ho, kiddies, you better smile this year or I'll blast your head off.
Or I'll fucking eat your entire family.
And another Nurse Cannon fire. But uh-oh. A little Hudrum Hoopty hits him.
Hudrum Hoopty.
Yep. And here's a little weird thing. Alright. So where is the captain? He's over there. He's right there. The window is... We're basically... The window is behind us right now. And we get to him. And then he turns to the side, which would be a wall. Yet Hudrum is in front of them. A wild Hudrum appeared. Yeah, there he is.
They don't need to know.
Yeah, they don't need to see the inconsistency.
This is our little secret.
I knew this was your doing.
Did you?
You and your despicable ways.
Look at my way.
Yeah, just imagine, like, come on, alright. It's so unnatural to have someone walk. Just be standing looking out there. I knew it was you and your despicable ways. Like, you're gonna think that. Which, I mean, obviously, they want to, okay. So, maybe a stupid comment, but it's a little, to say something kind of drawn out like that, it's a little, I don't know. I went to all this trouble. Yeah, you went to all this trouble making Satan. All you did was make Satan Delos have a better paint job. You made it much less powerful. Let's play a little more. Actually, you know what? Back to the Ignis thing. I was complaining about the fact that he said this. But, you know, you and your despicable ways is maybe what I should be saying. Like, it's not... Maybe not something you'd think. But a lot of time people actually do, just like I did. They complain about that. Like, that someone's saying this. But it's like... And they're like, oh, he'd really be thinking that. But you can't really, like, show someone thinking something.
Nah.
That well. So I guess it's fine that he would say this, you know.
A little on the cheesy side. Alright, well, they're calling me in, so I have to log off. So I apologize I wasn't able to do this whole thing with you.
It's fine. Get you on again. Start a little earlier next time.
Absolutely. I'm totally down.
Alright, well, see ya. Glad you were here.
I'm glad to be here. And,
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and I'm
Fun
glad to come
last
back.
Alright.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Goodbye, stream. Enjoy the rest of it. Yeah.
There he goes. No more Rob. Oh, what's this? I can create a poll? Midstream? Wow. I'm gonna try something. Yes or no. I want to see how this works. Yes or no. Did that just become a community post? Is that what I just did? Did I just make a community post through the stream? Crap. Because if so, I don't want to do that. Where is it? Oh, there's the poll. Okay. Yeah, that just appears up there. Interesting. It's sad Rob had to go. I'll bring him back for another one. Yeah, sorry I had to start a little later today. I had something going on. So, yeah. I'll probably get him on next time, you know? Start a little early so he could be here the whole time. I always seem to have my guests leave halfway through. It's partly because he lasts so long. Like, geez, I'm an hour and a half in, basically. Only 14 minutes in the episode. But we'll be fine, right? I can still carry this. I've done it before. Alright. Udrum appears. He shoots him. You know, with a little Udrum hoopty. They say Satan Delos is going to activate. Big deal, he's not going to do anything. Just going to walk a bit. He's the walker. Did I leave all my viewers after Rob left? Ah, he really pulled them all. Except for Skidoo. You're sticking with me. That's my man. Skidoo. I like this shot. Like, you're looking up at him walking. It's cool. Oh yeah, Tokamania, you're here. Yeah, you're here. No, stay. Please stay. I love you, Tokamania. Please stay. I promise I won't eat you. That probably makes no sense to people who don't know the context. His profile picture looks like a donut, so we call him a donut. The most consistent viewer. It's you. Alright. So, okay. Does Yuna know he's Trigger? I thought she didn't know he was Trigger. Because he just full on says, I'll take Satan Delos. And then he just goes and transforms into Trigger. Okay, so basically he just admitted being Trigger there. By telling her. And then there's already no one there, but he runs off so far away from that it's sunset by the time he gets there. Boot up, Zephyrion! And we get Trigger Rise, and there he is. Goodness! My goodness! Well, he ran a marathon? Yeah, just to transform. He ran so far, he ran... Like, seriously. Like... The buildings are there. And then look how far away they are there. So he was like... You could see them. They're like right there. And he gets that far away where they're just off in the distance like that. Kengo, you basically just told her you're Trigger because you're gonna do it anyway. I thought Yunia was the one saying take on Satan Delos by shooting him, and Kengo saying he'll back up the Narsudesi means he has to go over there. Like, yeah, I mean, he's saying that he'll back it up, but then when nothing happens and Trigger shows up, isn't it kind of obvious that it's just Kengo? Because he's like, I'm gonna take Satan Delos. I don't know. Yeah, I'm drinking my nice, fine, peach sparkling water. You know, instead of bringing back the tea, I'm just trying to make a new thing with sparkling water. Oh, I got kicked out of the thing. Yeah. Kengo said he's going to take Hudrum, though. No, he just said he's going to take Satan Delos, didn't he? Oh, does he say I'll back up the Narsudesi? Oh. Okay. Well, still. Just runs off and becomes Trigger. It's basically the same situation. That he's just gonna, like... He never helps. She would see, like, the gun shooting or the hyperkeys firing. No. He shows up. I don't know. You know, it's the... Yeah. You're putting too much thought into the show where a giant red and purple dude fights a blue giant with a wrist blade and a weird shoulder thingy. I mean, attention to detail is sometimes kind of nice. I mean, yes, I'm putting too much thought into it. It doesn't matter. It's just a funny little detail I noticed. It didn't detract from the episode at all. I don't think that it's a negative towards the episode. I'm just saying. What hyperkeys? Are you mean the plot device toys that they never use? I like that shot. Then we get Goodness, Trigger appears. And Hudrum only appears during sunsets. It's like, you know, sun's not down yet. Alright, it looks like it's starting to go down. I'll pop in and join him. Check the smile on my server. Or in your server. Is it your server? Did you say your server? Oh my goodness. Goodness. My goodness. It's just like... smell. Spell it completely wrong on purpose. Cue Hudrum theme. Yes! I love Hudrum theme so much. It sounds like a Thunderbreaster theme from Orb. Almost a little better, maybe. Oh gosh, this image is huge. Let's just stick that right there next, below me. Hudrum theme is probably my favorite track out of the whole... out of the whole show. The show has, like, 3 good songs so far. Like, that I've heard. There's also one in NSFW. Well, why would I want to look there? Oh, Discord thinks it's explicit. You know, it kind of does look like, a smile. Yeah, looks like a smile. Looks like a saber-toothed with a smile. Yeah, I'm gonna save it as that. We'll get them both on stream. How about that? Yeah, power type theme has to be second. I couldn't even. I gotta rewatch like episode 2 or something because I just could not hear power type theme. I'd say the tracks I like. So the trailer song, the song they used for the trailer of episode 6, I really like. Hudrum's theme is really good, and the Gut Select theme is really good. Trigger's theme is it's decent, but it's not as good as those ones. Kengo getting it from behind. The smile picture, you're gonna come up from behind him and give him the smile picture. Yeah, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Here, you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'll put in the other picture of Kengo that I had before. That I took off for whatever reason. There. Sit all happy right there. Yes, of course. Of course. Natural. Come up behind Kengo to give him the thing. Kengo gets it from behind. Let's make this elegant and graceful, shall we? That's what you told Kengo when you came up on. No! It's not. It's not it. They're gonna see him as man. I literally cannot remember what Chimera's theme sounds like. Yeah, the Dark Giant, actually, I take that back. I do like the Dark Giant theme. The theme they play when they're all together. They're like, dun, na, 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 do, 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 dun. Like, I like that. Okay, so, all top 5 songs from the soundtrack so far are, you know, the Gut Select theme, or no, in order, Hudrum theme, the song they play in the trailer for episodes 3 and 6, the Gut Select theme, the Dark Giant theme, and then I'd say Trigger's theme. Hudrum makes up for both. When do we get Trigger soundtrack GPTV cover? I should do that. I should actually do that. It'd be funny. We get a little fight between the two, and then they go whoop, ba-da-doo. And they're behind each other. I love doing that. I like, how tall are we? You know, they're doing a little measuring thing. Please no. You don't want me to do a cover of the soundtrack? You don't want to hear. That was Trigger's theme when he transformed. And I still expect to get respect from people. Hudrum doesn't like it, but he's short. Yeah, a little shorty. Little mouse man. You're gonna leave? No! My singing's really good. I'm gonna do the Hudrum theme too. I'm really good. You should hear you singing the Z theme. You should hear me singing the Z theme. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna save that for like a reward or something. Here's an idea for the next bad episode of Ultraman Trigger. Remember when I did the trigger figure thing? How about instead of like revealing a figure, every time there's something bad, I'll sing one of the Ultraman theme songs. That sounds like a good idea, and I want to do that. Every time there's a bad moment in Ultraman Trigger, I'll do Ultraman karaoke. Sounds like fun. I almost want another bad episode. Now they need to recharge the Nars cannon. With fire in 2 minutes. They'll let Satan Delos walk for 2 minutes. Oh no! And we actually get... I like the sky they use here. It'd be nice if that was like the actual background. You know, like, if they had cool clouds like that in the backgrounds of the fights, that'd be great. Instead, it's just like this dull sky. Too bad, because the next episode looks hype. Yeah, it does! And then whenever Powered Data's gonna show up, that's gonna be cool. Kinda worried there's not gonna be a bad episode in a while. So sad. Singing. Yeah, that Hudrum theme's in my head. Yeah. Satan Delos he's shooting a bit. He does shoot a bit, but it's just at the Guts Falcon. He's not destroying anything. And, pulls out circle arms, get a little sword fight here. Oh, your movements are much smoother than before. Yeah, mine too. You just need a little practice. And when you first start, you're not the best. But, in time, as time comes, you'll a little smoother with your actions. That was way too vague. It was supposed to sound... That was nothing. That could literally be for anything. But you know what I was implying. They're sword fighting. Yeah, that's what I was actually talking about. That. Yeah. It's still disappointing. Yeah. Get ready for a bunch of Tiga the Final Odyssey references. I probably didn't... even though I've seen Final Odyssey, I probably won't get them anyway. Why use the power you have for humans? You used to be much more elegant. Ha ha ha. I'm sure he was elegant. And then... I don't know what that was about. He gets the little flashback. Why? Why? He gets pushed back. And Hudrum teleports over to Yuna. And Trigger used to be dark and elegant, yeah. Yeah. Hudrum used to think he was a lot hotter when he was dark. No, that's not what I meant. No. This is the fourth time I've seen this. This episode, is that what you mean? Or this moment specifically? Oh, she transforms into her glowy lady form. And then we get the nice Hudrum beam that he finally uses. Because I remember he used one in Final Odyssey. If that's what you're talking about, the reference is the beam. Then yeah. And it's a cool beam. Why has he not used it on Trigger? Why? Does he have to, like, charge up and wait for Yuna to use it? Or Yazre? It's full-on explosion. And she's fine. Other than like, yeah, they'll do that. Excellent, I see you're closer to awakening. It'd be funny if, like, she didn't awaken, he just shoots the beam and kills her. Oh, she's dead. That's easy. That was easy. Whole thing's over. It's weird because they're kind of like, I don't really like how they're handling the whole Yazre thing. It's just kind of like they just all keep calling her it. She'll, like, transform and put a shield up, which she does every time. It's like, come on, what? How is she closer? How is she closer to awakening if she does it every single time? It's not going, the story's not going anywhere with it. It just kind of happens. He needs her alive to get the Eternity Core. Yeah. It was funny if she, like, didn't, and he just killed her. He was like, crap. And then, the epic scene. Alright. This fight is just so cool. This is easily the highlight of an already pretty good episode right here. Is the theme starts playing, he runs at him, and he's just like wham, 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 hitting him a lot. It's high pitched, and this shot is just so cool. It really is. It really is cool. Him whacking Hudrum really fast. You could tell he surprised Hudrum. It's cool. I really like it. It's funny because, like, literally how long he's been doing it. Or literally how, like, yeah, look at that. It's just, there's a full-on 15 seconds of that. Just the... It's great. I love it. Time for the best scene. Yeah, that was definitely the best scene. And then we get this epic, this just great shot. He slices Hudrum and then he flies up and shoots the arrow. And creative here, it stops Satan Delos from walking. It pierces both legs. That's cool. Like, that's cool. More of that, please. Like, I'm not saying this episode didn't have cool stuff like that, which it did. And this is just a big highlight. And I'm saying, like, the other episodes. Please. I like how the captain's hair is all messed up, because he's all like, ah! It's funny. This guy, I think his name's like Tessin, the character. Oh my god. Look at that mouth. That is horrifying. This is the kind of guy who talks with his teeth. Not because he wants to, because he has to. He's just got, like, such... His teeth are just so... they're shooting out. It's like... people are like, you know, lick their lips. He just can't. He, like, licks his teeth. It's just crazy. It's just like, it feels like a claw moving every time he talks. It's insane. I don't know how he does it. I think that's just like how his mouth is. He's... It's like they're clearly like... I don't know. Maybe he's really long gums. I don't know. It's just... He looks like he's gonna, like, kill you. You see that thing? That looks like something that's gonna run up to you and eat you. Like the jaw's gonna shoot out and just grab you like a destroyer thing. And we get... This is just a great shot right here. Song playing, and these things flying with the sunset. Like, this is the kind of background I'm talking about when I say the skies, like, get good clouds. Like, that's cool. More of that. Like, for a fight, when they're fighting, get that to be the sky background. Like, please. And then this is really cool with the Nurse Cannon and the Guts Falcon fighting together, and it's just, we get the nice destruction of Satan Delos with a cool explosion me and Rob were talking about earlier. Sunset fights are the stuff. Exactly. There's just you can make it look so beautiful, and it looks great. And then if we were to have that extra cloud element, it'd just be conk out and die because of just how beautiful it is. Goodbye, Satan Delos. He did so little, yet he was still super cool. Alright. Hey, what the heck do you think you're doing? And we get this epic with the glowing, with the beam, it all charges up, and whoosh! Run bolt thing, or whatever it's called. And it's so cool how it makes Hedrum go flying. And the little, flashes of orange energy I really like. I don't know. I don't know why that just makes it look so much better. Just the little flashes. Pushes him back. And boom! Gigantic giga explosion, this is what the show has been missing this whole time. These mega explosions, they're so cool. The last 3 episodes just had a little puff of smoke. This is what I'm talking about. This is cool. Runbolt Light Bolt gets something important to do. Exactly. It's cool. It's cool. This is what Trigger's been missing right here. These big fiery explosions. These nice booty shots. I mean, just the explosions are cool. It's good. Even though this explosion doesn't really match this one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little bit of a difference there. I guess that's the top. I don't know. I would have started it here, maybe. Cut it there. I don't know, it looks a little weird. Because it cuts from this gigantic explosion. Still looks better than what they've done in the past. Just saying that. Alright, hooray, yay! Yes! Yeah, I like how distraught the captain looks. Or, not distraught, disheveled. Disheveled. I like how disheveled the captain looks here. And then I just have to play this part of Teshin in the back here. That's great. It's funny. He's a good actor. You're like the little that was probably not directed him. He just did that. There's stuff like that, like the improv or on accident jokes he does, like he did in episode 2 when he accidentally walked the wrong way. It's good. And we get Ignis still standing in the same spot after he landed. Sun's about to go down. I mean, it's a good spot to watch the fight. Who am I to say? He's energetic. Oh yeah, energetic. He's so fun. These characters and they're like that. And this is just a great shot. Sun going down here. The light on Trigger. And Narsudesi. For some reason, the Narsudesi shots they just look so good, and I don't know why. They look the most real out of everything in the show. On behalf of humanity, thank you, Ignis. We'd appreciate it if you'd use your knowledge to continue. He's like, hold it right there. The hero stuff isn't really my thing. I mean, Ignis would make a better hero than Kengo, so... Even if it's not your thing, it's still more your thing than it is Kengo's. Let alone But I'll be on Earth for a while, so I might visit again. He's definitely showing up again. You get a little look to Yuna, huh? And Akito running up and putting his arm in front of her, giving him that look. It's funny. She's like, what? Just how creepy Ignis is towards her is just hilarious. He's always just... Akito there. It's funny. His eyes kind of do move to the camera a bit there. Super CGI makes toy CGI look like a children's animation. It does. Like Kamen Rider stuff. Oh my god. It looks terrible. Yeah, I like this. I like jokes like this. Those are funny. I like the awkwardness in episode 4. Ugh, I don't even... And he's still doing it. He's... He's still got her arm in front of her, and she's just looking at him like, okay, can you move? Like, what are you doing? Her face is funny. She's frowning at him, too. How does nobody else hear him say Trigger? Good luck, Ultraman Trigger. Huh? What? And this shot lasts way too long. We need to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, this is the shot that lasts way too long. Like, jeez. And then Kengo's going like... Is he in love with Ignis or something? Like, that look is just like a dazed, like, ooh, I'm in love. Like, come on. Akito looking at the camera is creepier. It scared the crap out of you. And the shots. What's with Akito's face like? Oh, that guy. Oh, he's a scamp. Kengo's deeply in love with him. He's just... She doesn't care. She's like... So there. Yuna's like... staring right at the camera. Marlulu's just kind of there. He's just thinking about, like... He looks very upset that Ignis didn't want to be part of the team. And of course, he's just like, what's going on? What's going on? Keto breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, this shot lasts way too long. And then Ignis looking at the moon. He still has not moved. Or did he? Actually, this looks like a different background than before, I think. He's like hanging around against the river, I guess. That won't be enough to defeat Hudrum. You're right, it won't, as we see in the trailer for episode 7. But actually, interesting here. So this is Hudrum landing on the planet. You could see like these statues. I don't know if they're like the other Lashurians turned to stone. I don't know what's going on there. Are there like a bunch of statues? It's interesting. Whatever, they break when Hudrum lands. I think it's weird that the sparks are red. Like, if it's on fire, why are they red and not, you know, orange, like the color fire is? You're never... it just looks so unnatural. Like, look how deeply red that flame is. Right there. And Hudrum's howling to the moon. Oh? It seems I missed one of you. Which somehow he noticed, even though Ignis doesn't do anything, but... whatever. Seems I missed one of you. And then Ignis shoots him. Another POV shot here with the gun. I love these shots like this. POV. You're Ignis. About to get eaten by Hudrum. I enjoyed my first feast in 30 million years. Like, I know he probably isn't like... he probably didn't actually eat them. And it's just like, you know... just means he destroyed it. But I really, actually, it would be, I would like to think that Hudrum did actually eat them. Because it just makes him seem like, oh my god, that's insane. This creature's insane. Whatever. I shouldn't overindulge myself. And then he goes off. Fight. I don't know. I really like this shot, honestly, of him flying off onto the other planet. Idea maybe he absorbed their essence and that's what turned them into statues. Yeah, that actually is a good idea. That is actually probably what he did. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I'm not strong enough yet, but with that power... Oh, yeah. Maybe he'll become Trigger Dark. Maybe. Even though Trigger Dark seems like it'd be on the side of the Dark Giants. So it's interesting. Maybe he doesn't become Trigger Dark. Maybe he steals the ability to become Trigger. Just in general. Be interesting. And then can go squirt bottling. The flower. Okay. Grow big and strong. Oh, yeah. It's gonna go real big. Real big very soon, buddy. Just you wait. And also, Tokamania, if you're still here, do you mind explaining why squirting the plant with a squirt bottle is the right thing to do? Just so I could get the word out there that it's not stupid that he's squirt bottling it. You won't say anything, but Tika answers the question. Yeah. Gango, maybe don't encourage it. And then it freeze frames. It's just weird because, like, I feel like this would have been a good time to use the Barossa sound effect, like whenever he's about to appear, or like in the end of episode 9 of Ultraman Z, let's say, it's like the sound effect, you know? Like in the end of episode 16 when Barossa appears, it cuts to black and goes like when he's flying in. Would have been a good time to use that. Because, you know, on to the trailer for the next episode. Big Barrow Man, he's gonna appear. Mysterious robot falls from the sky, which, I mean, it's kind of like a storage robot, obviously. What's this thing here? They're like crawling through the vents here, and then this thing shows up. Which, what is this thing? Why are they... It's funny, they're all gonna shoot it. I am assuming it could be a Haruki spacesuit? Like, maybe Space Avenger appears. Like, here's my prediction. In space, no. But Haruki wouldn't pilot that. Maybe he gets back with storage, and he gets in the storage robot. Yeah, here's my guess. He gets in Avenger in space. He goes through a portal. He somehow ends up on Trigger's Earth. And this is like his space suit or whatever. Not sure. I think there's a wrench he's got. And then interesting here, Ignis has that thing Alien Zareb carries around. It's an alien translator, which is interesting. Maybe he'll give it to the Dark Giants so they can actually understand him, even though it doesn't really seem to matter anyway. It's Juggler? Is it Juggler? Maybe. And then here we just kind of see the Dark Giants hanging out. Oh look, Hudrum's alive. Jeez, way to spoil that he didn't die in the episode. God. You just could have not... Like, you could have just not showed the scene. We wouldn't have known he was still alive. I mean, it's implied, but it's like, come on, just completely ruin the impact. And Barossa shows up, and he's got this little dude. Forget what it's called. But funny looking. Technically, they said in the episode, yeah. They do say, oh, that's not enough to kill Hudrum. But again, they just imply it. You know, he's just immediately be like, alright, yeah, they're right. No way they're killing Hudrum this early. It's kind of like in Star Wars, what's it called? Rise of Skywalker, when they, spoilers for that, I guess, if anyone cares, when they, like, they fake you, they make you think Chewbacca's dead, but they immediately just cut to him being alive. It's kind of like that. It's like they're human sized, the gang just chilling. It's a Xandrius, yeah. I forgot that's what it was called. Also, Tokumania did say about the plant thing. It's to clean the dust off. Anyway. So yeah, he's got his Xandrius. He's kind of walking around down there with it on his shoulder. Where is he? What is that thing? Looks like Mads? I don't know. It's weird. An alien with a funny bird on his shoulders. He looks like he's very, like... It looks like he's got ants in his pants. Kind of weird. And then a very goofy shot of Haruki here. Very zoomed in on his face. And it's funny here. Look at his face over here. He just looks so... Oh my god, I hate it when it does that. Look at his face. Look at his face. It's funny. It's funny face. Goofy face. It's funny. Oh, it's the NASA fake moon landing stage. That's what Burroughs is on. Of course. Of course. And then, you know, Trigger's fighting Barossa, and all of a sudden, fish! It's the fish. Gotta love the fish. And Z shows up. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Why, and sometimes, this was like in every episode of Taiga, why does the color timer look like that? I hate it when that happens. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. It just looks like they edited on the timer later. Kengo was smile, smile, then Titian is frown, frown. Oh yeah, he's frowning every time they show him, I guess. Yeah, I hate it when they do that to the color timer. I don't know why it looks like that. Inner universe. We see fighting kind of see, yeah, there's Beliarock. You can see Beliarock down there ramming into Barossa. There they are. Smile, smile. I really want someone to just, like, I really wanted, like, an ultra human form or whatever to come and just, like, why are you saying smile, smile? But Haruki, he's just too nice. And yeah, that was this episode of Ultraman Trigger. Ultraman Trigger episode 6. Overall, a pretty darn good episode, if I do have to say so myself. Can't wait to see Beliarock be sassy for another 10 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to have him back. Hey, Pillow. You got here right as the stream's about to end. But, you know, you could always go back and rewatch, because it's pretty darn entertaining. But, yeah. Jeez, my throat is just so... Need a little more water. Apologize if my voice is a little raspy. But, yeah. It's gonna be good to have, Belly Rock back, or back. It's gonna be very refreshing. Let's just say that. Yeah. You're busy doing something? Yeah, it's all good, Pillow. Nothing to worry about. You know, go back and rewatch. Maybe won't be as fun. GPT, I'm getting old. I'm getting. Yep, I'm an old man now. Almost as old as Rob. Now, I'm young Rob. If he's old and I'm young, and he's super old if I'm getting old. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, overall the episode was really good, you know. I kind of picked on it maybe a little more than I should have, maybe. Because, you know, it's such a huge step in the right direction, you know. I want to encourage it. You know, I'm saying I want more of the good stuff. You know, it was good. It was a good episode. And next episode looks like it's going to be really good, too. Really looking forward to it. And next week I'll probably have Shinrob Jira on here again, because that was fun, and it's sad he had to go. But, you know, it's my fault. I started late. So, yeah. Hope everyone who's watching, still is, who did watch, enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like. Really, really, really helps the channel out, and these trigger streams are so fun, so, you know, getting that little boost on the channel, getting me out there so more people can come and watch and be in the chat, interact, you know, have a good time all together. You know, more of that, the more the likes, the more subscribes, the more you talk in the chat, really helps it out. And of course, join the Discord server. You know, that exists. Give it a good little join, maybe. Have a nice conversation in there. You can talk to me after that. Each Trigger episode comes out to maybe get an early sneak peek at my thoughts. You know, get notified when YouTube fails you. You know. Oh yeah. Thanks for the stream. Well, you know what? It's my pleasure. Because even if you weren't here, I'd still be having a lot of fun. And I'm very glad you are here, because it makes it so much better. Alright. Well, here we go. I guess I'll click the end. I guess I'll end it. I guess the end button. I guess I'll click it. I guess I'll click the end. I'll just click the